Hello friends, good morning to all. Today we have to learn the third chapter and the remaining part of the third chapter, particularly importance of monsoon in Maharashtra. In the previous lecture, we have seen that how is the summer prevails in Maharashtra and what are the important characteristics of climate in Maharashtra. As you know that there are three seasons in general, that is rainy, winter and summer. But in among these three seasons, the rainy season is very important so for the economy of Maharashtra and the uh, overall climate of Maharashtra, because as you know that there is a need of rainfall and there is a need of water to everyone, and that's why this season is important so for the human lives is concerned. So if we focus the light on the importance of monsoon in Maharashtra, then we come to know why it is important and why how it is important so for the agriculture, so for the industry, and for the domestic purposes it is how it is important. So the most important thing over here is the climatic condition become cold from October end. As you know that this is the retreat of monsoon, and then the rainfall plays a very important role in the lives of people who are involved in agriculture. As you know that most of the people are engaged in the agricultural practices or agricultural occupation, and that's why rainfall is a very important or essential part of the agriculture, because most of the people are growing their crops on the rainfall or the water of the rainfall, because they have no facility to irrigate the crop and there is no availability of water, and most probably they are completely depend on the rainfall of the monsoon. And if rainfall starts on time, then there is, or in time, then there is no issue. But if there is a uh, start of monsoon is delayed, then there is a big issue, or the condition become crucial, because they can't sow any plant or any sowing activity can't do, and no sowing occurs in time, then there is no issue of the there is no any type of profit or the benefit toward to the farmers. So there is a direct effect on the sowing period as well as the ripening period and the growing period. So farmers have too much importance of the monsoon, particularly for their crops. Most of the rainfall is received by the Konkan and Sahyadrian parts of Maharashtra. As we have already explained this type or this point in the previous lecture, that most of the rainfall is received by the Konkan and Sahyadrian ranges, because they block that southwest winds and they got or they receive the rainfall from that from that humid winds. Agriculture is in Maharashtra is a gamble of monsoon, because I have already explained the sowing period. If we missed the rainfall or we do not receive the rainfall in the sowing period, particularly in the month of June, then there is a problem, because there is a postpone of the due to the lack of water there, farmers can postpone the farming activity in the next month, means in the month of July. But if again there is a occurrence of the rainfall in the month of July, and once the farmers seeds sowed their seeds, but whenever there is a growing period, if rainfall does not occur, then their growing they it directly affect on the its growing and also the ripening. Sometimes what happen, everything is fine, as like in this year, which is occurs particularly in the Vidarbha and Marathwada region, means sowing period is fine, rainfall occurs very good, rainfall rainy condition was very good, but at the time of ripening and at the time of harvesting there is a heavy rainfall, and due to the heavy rainfall they could not able to harvest these crops. So these affect on the overall production, and farmers get destroyed, or farmers get very harmful condition due to this very uncertain and very undeterministic condition of the monsoon. So that Maharashtra experiencing a variety of rainfall or differences in the rainfall, and that's why agriculture in Maharashtra is a gamble of monsoon. So a good monsoon brings economic prosperity for the whole state and boosts the economy of Maharashtra. Once there is a occurrence of the monsoon or occurrence of the rainfall in time, and then there is no issue of the growing, sowing and harvesting of the crops, and they can produce a lot of production of the crops, grains, vegetables and many more crops or fruits, so that there is a prosperity for the whole state, and that helps or boosts the economy of the Maharashtra. Means farmers can sold it in the market, they can avail a very good prices for their crops, and that all that things helps to boost their life, it could boost their economy. High temperature and heavy rainfall in the summer months are important for different type of crops. High temperature also important, as well as heavy rainfall is also important in the summer month, because there is a kharif crop. Kharif in the sense the crops which can grow in the in the season of rainy. So that condition also important. Normal rainfall is important for adequate agriculture production in order to maintain the food prices. Not very less and not very high or heavy rainfall is required uh, for the good agriculture or the adequate agriculture production. But most of the times it does not occur a normal rainfall, but heavy sometimes, and somewhere there is a heavy rainfall, at the same time there is a very less rainfall in some parts, and that's why food prices get decrease or increase, and most of the time there is a loss of the farmers. uh, Several dams, reservoirs, rivers and canals are rain fed. As you know that Maharashtra have a large number of dams or huge number of dams. That is, there are 1,500 dams. There are various reservoirs like KTVers, percolation tanks, and many short or farm ponds are even there. Sometimes some seasonal rivers, some perennial rivers are also there. Somewhere there is a canals, and these all are rain fed, because unless and until there is no rainfall, these dams cannot be filled. These reservoirs, ponds, tanks, wells cannot be reservoired. Rivers cannot be flow, and canals also not get the water due to the unavailability of the rainfall. So that our monsoon have a importance to these thing for these things. Forestry and fishery also directly affected by the monsoon. As we know that there is a forestry throughout the part of Maharashtra, particularly the Konkan region, and somewhere there is a social forestry, somewhere there is a NGOs who develop their forestry, and this forestry requires a rainfall. Fishery also requires rainfall, because everywhere there is a demand of fishes, and these fishes have their life in their have their life only in the water, and that's why as monsoon is delayed, or as monsoon is there uncertain, if the monsoon is very means for a short period, then it directly affect on the monsoon. So thus there is a there may be a question, that is, what is the importance of monsoon in Maharashtra? So there is a lot of things by which we can explain how the importance of monsoon is there in the Maharashtra. So this is all about the importance of monsoon in Maharashtra. So today we stop here. Thank you. Thank you very much.